Um, well, I mean, to prepare the whole team actually this week, we took a week off instead of going to another meet this weekend, so just to give our legs some rest. Throughout this week, we're going to be more tapering, so instead of like training straight through the meet, like hard, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're planning on just running, maybe doing a pretty hard workout today, and then just working our legs into the meet this weekend. So pretty easy running and some steady stuff, so that by the time the meet comes this weekend for Saturday and Sunday, we'll be 100% ready. There'll be no tiredness at all.
So the individual award was pretty exciting. Kind of went into it like thinking maybe this could be the year I win that. I think the most exciting part was when the guys won, actually. So it was the first time we had both teams win the championship. So that was a really exciting moment because they actually won on the last race. So I think that was probably the most exciting championship actually since I've been here, having both teams win.
Yeah, it was a real honor last year to get that award. I know there were a few other individuals who had or there was at least one other individual who had multiple championships at that meet. And also remembering Haverford runners in the past who have won that award, it meant a lot to me to be like listed among them.
Obviously, it's just you're running individually out there unless you're on a relay, but you really get the thrill and the excitement of running when you're running around the track and either like from your corner of your eye you see a whole just field of red and Dickinson athletes cheering you on while you're running, or you can hear them calling your name while you're running. It makes you go faster. It makes you excited because, I mean, running for yourself is fun and it's fine, but when you know that you have a team both behind you and in front of you counting on you while you're counting on them, that bond makes everyone perform better and run faster. And it truly makes magic happen at conferences because Dickinson is always the loudest team there. There's always the most of us, and our red uniforms stick out more than anyone else's. In a sea of like black uniforms and white uniforms, you just got Dickinson red. It's really exciting, and it's fun to run for a team rather than just for yourself.
I mean, I think a lot of people don't realize how important your team is. It's really hard to go out every day and be running tons of miles and doing hard workouts, and you can't do those by yourself. And even when you're racing individually, your teammates are always there to support you. And I think that that's really important. And there are events like we just last weekend in Boston set a school record in the 4x8 or the DMR, sorry. And I think relays are always the most exciting races because you're thinking a lot about doing well for your whole team.
Obviously, our goal is always to win, and I think we've been looking really solid so far. And we've had a lot of strong performances from the team. But I mean, you can never count out the other teams. Hopkins and Dickinson are both looking really strong, and I can't like say anything about what they're going to do because I know they'll always show up big. But from our standpoint, I think we're just looking really solid, and I'm excited to see what we can do when the championship comes.
This year, my goal is it would be great to win a championship in an individual event, especially if I decide to run the mile at conferences. And just go out there and race really hard. I know I've got a lot of good competition, especially if I run the 800. Maggie Shelton's going to run a fast race for sure. but I'd like to obviously get another championship would be
As
great.
for the girls' side, I know everyone's just trying to get their times down. There's going to be a lot more people this year, I think, placing and getting points than in the past. We have a lot of depth this year in like some of the sprints and the mid-distance. We've always kind of excelled in the long-distance events, like the 5K and the 3K. But I think this is going to be an exciting year for mid-D and sprinters.
In perspective, I would really hope to win. In the conference, it's mainly between Dickinson, Haverford, and Johns Hopkins are the top three competitors. And this year, from what I've really seen, our team is really, really up there right now. We're highly competitive, and we have a great shot at the championship. And I really hope we can take that. For myself personally, I know I'm highly ranked in the 60, the 200, and the long jump. And our 4x2 team is pretty high up there as well. So hopefully, if all goes well, I'd like to walk home with 4 gold medals this year instead of just 1. And then we can also walk away at the Centennial Conference championship. Again, because when I came in our freshman year, we won 1 conference championship. So it'd be nice to repeat that my senior year as well.